Hello Leo and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is our second Summer Love bonus reading for 2025. It will cover July 5th to the 20th. Just in case you missed it, we started on summer solstice, the 21st of June, and we're going to have one of these special bonus readings every 2 weeks until the autumn equinox. Let's see what they consist in. First of all, we'll take a look at the really good days and the not so good days for love, precisely. Then we're going to take a look at messages that come through from the tarot. And we're going to also add an oracle card of advice for those that are already in a long-term relationship that would like to freshen it up a bit, and those that are single that are looking for love. Now, the whole reading is based solely on love. It does not substitute the normal Tarotscopes. It just sort of complements them. We go deep into the love aspects. So, combine them to get a better picture. Everything is timestamped in the description box below, and you'll also find the list of the quick links that we always have to your other placements, just in case something here does not resonate. Okay, guys, ready? Because we have, of course, Venus and Mars are cosmic lovers that we're going to take a look at to see if they're in a good mood or not, because they influence us. Venus, as you know, the goddess of love, she symbolizes love, beauty, and harmony, whereas Mars, the god of war, he symbolizes passion, and he drives the desire and the physical energy. So they are very important to tell us exactly what forces are at work in our intimate relationships. Let's see. Let's start off today, the 5th of July, the first day of our reading, with a beautiful green heart, just like the traffic light. It's a go. It's a green light. Because Mars is in Virgo, and it will be sextiling with the moon in Scorpio. Have you been wanting to say something to someone that you're really attracted to, or whatever, because you like them? Well, it's a good relationship day. Talk to them, because the words on the 5th are going to come really easy and they're going to flow well. You will say the right thing. Okay. In fact, you will say such the right thing that on the 6th, we got another green heart. Beautiful. Here, Venus is in Gemini, sextiling with Saturn in Aries. So basically, she gets the message. Let's just put it this way. The feelings here on the 6th are going to be loyal and sincere feelings. It's great. Okay. If you're single, the really particular thing about this is that you could, on the 6th of July, single Leo, fall for someone who is older, a more established person. Interesting. Let me know about that one. Okay, let's see. The 7th of July, we have the yellow light. Okay, warning. The 7th of July is a little complicated of a day because we have both Venus and Mars that are working, and something is happening with both of them. Simply put, Mars is red, Venus is green, but not a complete green. Let's get into the details. Mars is in Virgo trining with the moon. Mars is in Virgo squaring with the moon in Sagittarius. Irritations, disagreements with your partner. The male energy is repressing themselves or keeping things in. It's like emotional buildup, like a volcano. Okay? Please do not press the red volcano button on that day. Okay, let's leave these guys alone for a little bit. It's just the way it is because it's Mars that is influencing us. Okay, Venus instead, Venus is in Gemini. She's trining with Pluto in Aquarius, which means strong passions, meaning being lucky in love, meaning making friendships easily, connections easy, and extraordinary attraction is in the works that day, and a really strong drive for love. Okay, so it's great. So now I'm at the intersection. I'm getting a red light and a green light. What the heck do I do? Well, let's look into this a little bit more, because I said she's not completely green, because Venus too is going to act with the moon in Sagittarius like Mars did, only Mars is like completely red. Venus still in Gemini opposes the moon in Sagittarius, so they're both against the moon in Sagittarius. What happens? Venus is going to make you feel insecure. Okay, you're going to be unbalanced inside. So yeah, strong passions are possible. Being lucky in love is possible, all that stuff. But it will not be easy to harmonize with your emotions and then with your rational desires and then with your needs. You won't be able to manage them well. So what good is luck if then you're going to ruin everything? You know, it's like saying, well, wait a second, I don't know. Okay, so imagine this. This is a little metaphor that can help you. You're approaching the intersection. There's a flashing yellow light, and it's saying, warning. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. So you're thinking, no problem. I'll just go straight. There's nobody around. Easy, right? great. So it's like a green light and you go straight and you don't have to stop, waste gas or anything. But what if there's an oncoming car in one of the directions and they're thinking the same thing? And so you both do it. Crash, boom, bang. Okay. And then Mars is there with the disagreements, with the irritations, with the blowing up of the volcano. Okay. It's really hard to say what will happen. So that's why I put this in here. It's caution day. Okay. Take it one step at a time. If you know your birth chart, take a look if you have more Venus placements or more Mars placements, but just be careful that day. That's all I'm going to say. It's up to you. It could go fantastic. It could not. Okay. But the green wasn't a perfect green. So I went with yellow. Okay. We have another yellow day here. Another caution on the 10th. However, it's not that bad. This is actually easier. That is, on the 10th of July, we have Mars in Virgo trining with the moon in Capricorn, which means that it's time for self-love and self-care. Now, this is actually positive because love is love. It's positive, whether it's with someone else or towards yourself. And self-care is really important. Self-love is important because if you do have it, you send out waves of love coming from you, and that attracts people, right? People that are in a bad mood do not attract love. If you're in a good mood and you love yourself, then yeah, it comes back. However, we said the moon in Capricorn. July 10th, the moon in Capricorn is a full moon, meaning that it could be easy to get irritated and moody. That's why it's even more important to spend time alone, just with yourself, and practice self-love with yourself. When you get together then with another person, things will go great. In fact, for those that do the work, on the 12th, you get a really big, huge green heart, because the 12th is absolutely fantastic for love, for marriage. Love is reliable, solid, what everybody wants. People are friendly, in a cheerful mood. Nobody wants to fight at all. It's just a fantastic day. So I hope you guys do the work and enjoy the 12th. On the 14th, because it doesn't last forever, on the 14th, Venus in Gemini will square with the moon in Pisces. Not a good day for bonding emotionally. Find something else to do, guys. Okay? Here, it's Venus, right? She's not in a good mood. So female energies will be a little bit more easy to irritate and a little bit more argumentative. It could happen. Just find something to do. Because on the next day, the 15th, it's Mars, right? In Virgo, which is in opposition with the same moon in Pisces. And only here, his irritation on that day is even stronger. It's really easy to argue with your partner because Mars is like really passionate. So the arguments are stronger. Be very careful because this is the day that you can actually break up. Okay. So on these 2 days, both of you, everybody, find something else to do. Say you already had it planned, but avoid doing anything that has to do with love. Just wait it out a bit because on the 17th, we have another fantastic day like the 12th, which is perfect for marriage. Again, if you have it planned. Love, relationships in general, taking it to the next level. Great. Way to go. You want to socialize with friends and organize things. It goes well. You're single and you want to meet someone. Go anywhere, meet anyone. Perfect strangers. You will get along. It's a fantastic day. And it's followed by another nice day, the 18th. Venus here in Gemini will sextile with Mercury in Leo. So even here we have a beautiful atmosphere and feelings and emotions, friendliness, cheerfulness. People are kind. Great day for dating. Set an appointment, set a date. You'll have beautiful memories. Okay. Then on the 19th, another green heart. Take a look. The 10th and the 9th are actually the same thing. Both of these days has Mars in Virgo trining with the moon. However, here it trined with the moon in Capricorn, which was a full moon. And it's like, nope, caution, irritations. Here instead, it's trining with the moon in Taurus. Taurus's ruling planet is Venus, the goddess of love. Here, the heart remains green with love. It is still a day for self-care, like the 10th. So you should actually be spending it alone. However, should you spend part of the day alone and the other part with your partner, it'll still go okay. Whereas on the 10th, don't do that, okay? On the 19th, you can, as long as you spend some time loving yourself first as well. So that way, when you do see them, you just give out that energy that is so attractive. Okay, guys, let's take a look now at the messages from the tarot. Oh, that was quick. And these could be anything. They could be warning messages to avoid heartache. They could be positive messages. Anything. We'll take anything, right? Because we want to protect our hearts and we want to be happy. Okay, we're starting off with the Three of Pentacles. However, it's in the reverse. So what is this? No conflict? A little bit of conflict? A little bit of competition? Ooh, is there competition in love? Yikes. Are you going to fight for someone, Leo? Leos do that. They fight for what they want. Let's see what's going on. Well, you definitely have no more regrets, right? Here you have the acceptance. You're moving on. Except you're seeing the positive side of a lot of things. Maybe you did have competition, or you will have competition in these 2 weeks, but you're going to see the positive side of something, and you're going to say, you know what, okay, just go ahead. I don't know. Maybe you're going to say it's not worth it. Maybe you're going to say, well, it wasn't meant to be. Okay. And you're being actually quite mature. If it's the 1 year it's not meant to be, and you're moving on and accepting it, my compliments, because that is a real sign of growth, of spiritual growth and maturity. And let's see what, there we go. I was going to say, let's see what the future holds at this point, because when you do something like this and you release, the universe says good work and it sends something in. Look how happy this little boy is. Four of Pentacles. Why are they like this? Well, because they've got something, they have their savings. They might have someone else in mind. It's like, okay, it didn't work out there. Not a problem. I'll move on. Okay. Yeah. He's sitting on something that you can't see, but you're attracting, Leo. You're attracting a lot of people in. So even if you lose one person, you've got like another 3 or 4 waiting for you. So nice smirk. Okay, let's see. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, the King of Swords is in the reverse. Why? What's going on with this person? He's not perfectly on his throne. I want more information. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Let's see. The Knight of Cups. This is nice. He's really charming. He's tactful. This is interesting. And the Four of Wands. Okay. You know what? I have to slide this card over, because the other ones were taking up room, but in reality it goes here. You're saying good. You said goodbye here because you have something up your sleeve. You've got more on the way. Like I said, this is the one that you're going to let go of. Okay? This is the one that is part of this first reading, the first message, the King of Swords, because they were a little bit controlling, a little bit cold. And you're like, yeah, I'm okay. I can do without that. You're not even looking in that direction. You see, you're looking here. And who's coming in is the Knight of Cups. Okay, cups is emotion. Cups is what you want. This is the charming person that comes in. Okay, coming in with an offering of love. And take a look. In fact, the Four of Wands picture is like completely clear about the message, right? We have here this little wedding, this happiness card. This is like one of the happy ever after cards. So you don't really mind, because when you actually let go of something that is not for you, like I was saying at the beginning, something perfect comes in for you. And here's the perfection, right? There it is. And the Hierophant in the reverse is telling me that you're happy with it. You're completely happy with it. And you don't care about this because that was conformity. Instead, you are like non-conformist, right? And you're saying, I don't care. I mean, I am non-conformist. I'm outside the box. But you know what? This is what outside the box is bringing to me. And this is what being inside the box gave to me before. And I didn't want that, okay? I didn't want that cold person. I want someone who I can love, who I can be happy with. And that is an excellent choice, Leo. I love your courage. Beautiful. Absolutely great. Love it. That's all for now. The message for love is enough because you've got this covered. You know what you're doing. Basically, you know what you're doing, and Spirit is confirming that you're going in the right direction. Believe in yourself. Keep believing in yourself and keep going. Okay, a quick oracle card of advice for those that are in a long-term relationship. Whoa, explosion. Okay, I heard that one, the one that was down. And they want to give a touch of freshness. Encourage each other. Provide encouragement and support when faced with challenges, because of course, if you guys don't support each other, who's going to do it, right? And whatever you give out comes back to you. That's a really nice one. Okay, if instead, Leo, you're single, okay, and this was your reading, well, you know where you're going. Let's see if you are still single. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it was definitely your reading for singles. Right choice. You made the right choice. See, when you let go of that person that was cold, and I said you did the right thing, confirmation, okay? You did the right choice. You have great taste. Your love is filled with sweetness, and your future will be surrounded by love. Okay, I could not. Okay, it's obvious. It's definitely obvious. This was your reading. Okay, this was the reading for the singles. You've got it. You've got your ducks in a row. You know what you're doing, Leo. I'm confident. I don't think I have to tell you anything else. Okay, Leo. Hope to see you on the next one, which is the next love bonus reading is on the 21st of July. The next Tarotscope reading in general is on the 16th. Hope to see you at both of them. In the meantime, Leo, thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Have a great one, Leo. Bye-bye for now from Angel.